Got a nice looper here. They have the looper flag on the front. I'll try to zoom in on that. That's that flag on the front there. And they're from someplace in New York. I don't think I've seen that boat. It's like it's an older trawler. You can see that some of these spots in here get kind of tight. Going through some cypress swamps or cedar swamps, or still very deep, but they get a little narrow. Oh, I was just filming that marina there, and the guys that are working at the fuel dock go, "Where's Wavey?" I'm like, "What? Where's Wavey?" So I went up there and took Wavey in my arms and showed him. She's like a star of the loop this year. Oh, you're a star. But you already knew that. A star with fleas. We are going into a really long kind of ditch mode here, as you can see. I think Myrtle Beach is probably at the end of it. And this is what it looks like in real life. I imagine this is what the Dismal Swamp is going to look like. I've been intrigued with the Dismal Swamp ever since I heard about it, just because of the name. Who would ever call a place the Dismal Swamp? So I just got to see it, and we will be going through it. Oh, look at that, a little hidden marina. Okay guys, we are coming up on a bridge that's a lift bridge, and it says when it's closed it's 11 feet, which is, I am not sure whether we can get out of that or not. I'll kind of eyeball it as we get close. Got my hand held out just in case I gotta call them. Okay, so I still can't tell. It's always an optical illusion. I don't think we can get under there, but we might be able to get around it right there. Or we can just call them, but that would stop traffic. Okay guys, we're gonna try this. They said it was okay to do it, so let me see if I can do it and film it. Man, it's close. Holy cow. Holy cow. Man.
Very well, Captain. Have a safe trip now.
Holy cow, that was so close, guys. That sign, what a terrible place for it. Man, that was so close. I don't think I would do that again. That was a foolish thing to do. I mean, it worked out okay, but I think I would have just waited. We're back behind Myrtle Beach here. And Wavey, you stay. We got some kind of touristy boat going by here. Pirate ship of some sort. Passing under a bridge on a beautiful day on the backside of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's about 70 degrees. I'm sorry, I'm not bragging, I promise. I'm not gloating. I feel so incredibly blessed right now. Another bridge, if you guys aren't tired of them yet. This is a car bridge and a railroad lift bridge on the other side of it. Got some kids, underage kids drinking beer is my guess. rascally kids. They weren't kids, they were a couple of young Mexican guys. Hey, come here. So here it is, the end of the day, and I'm walking Wavy around, and we had a long day. We left about 9 o'clock in the morning from Georgetown, and we're basically in North Myrtle Beach tonight. I think it's about a 50-mile run. We were pretty much going all day, and the tide was working in our favor, and the current. And we were doing about 6 miles an hour all day, which is pretty fast for us. Just doing normal RPMs, maybe 2,500 RPMs. And we're at this kind of boat facility is what they call it, like a launch ramp, a really nice one. And I'm looking everywhere for the obligatory sign saying you can't stay the night here and you can't be here and what are you doing here? Get out of here. You ain't supposed to be here signs. And I'm not seeing anything. Nothing on the docks. Nothing at the entrance here. I'm just going to keep walking Wavy around. If I don't see any signs, I think we're just going to tie up to the dock tonight because right across the street is a really easy access gas station and also a Walmart. I can actually see it from here. Let me show you. The Walmart. It's right there. How easy is that? There's even a little sign over there that says mall access. So get across the main thoroughfare there. So yeah, guys, we might actually be on the dock tonight. That would be kind of nice. The anchor's nice. I love being an anchor. You can kind of rest easy, knowing no one can walk up to your boat or anything. Not that anyone really does, but you know what I mean. So we'll see how this goes. We got the burnout circles. All right, I can't find a sign anywhere, guys. So we're gonna walk to the Walmart. I just backed it up to this area where the dock broke, so I'm not in anybody's way. So let's see how this goes. We're right next to a mall. We've got a cinema, a food court, Hooters, Bass Pro, JCPenney, Belk, Hooters. You think Wavy would be allowed into Hooters? We found a way to get over to the Walmart. Right there. Through the back door. Through the back way. Well, good morning, guys and gals. We stayed at this launch ramp here in North Myrtle Beach, and it worked great. It was totally peaceful, quiet. No one came down here. No signs. I think we were welcome. It worked out great. We are trying to time the tides today because we're coming up on Cape Fear, North Carolina, I believe, and going up that river and back in the ICW. I'll show you on the map. We don't want to fight that tide. That's kind of a tricky one. So we just have a morning where we're not really needing to get on the water. Probably just go get some gas just to kind of fill the tanks from yesterday. We burned about 8 gallons. Maybe hit Walmart one more time. Walk Wavy really good. And then we'll hit the water early afternoon. Nice leisurely day. So let me see what I can find to show you guys. Stay tuned. Wavy never quite knows what to do when I let go of the leash. She's like, am I really free? Sort of. Am I cooking chicken? Can I help you? Folks ask me once in a while just to show the stuff that we cook and how we cook on the shanty and stuff, and this would be a good example. I just had some chicken that I pulled out of the freezer yesterday. I made half of it yesterday, and then I just put this half in the fridge. The Ice Co. You need one, trust me. Everybody needs one. And I cooked it up today. I won't eat all this in one day, but I'll probably eat half of it. And yeah, and then while the pan is cooling down, I toast the tortillas. Hey, it's the Nomad. Hi guys. You're almost home. Cool. Proof that a Nomad can do the loop. All right, we're leaving our little spot. This worked out great. We got one of those neat twisting bridges. Just opened up for a couple of sailboats, but we can slip under it. It's another Lulu's. We passed the one there in Gulf of Alabama. Jimmy Buffett's sister, for those that don't know. Oh, look at that, Lucy Buffett. Even says on the sign, Lucy Buffett. Lucy Buffett's Lulu's. All the plebs and normies going to work or whatever you're going. I'm just kidding. It's so easy to feel like you're just detached from it all when you're out here on the rivers. Look at you, stuck in your metal coffins. Please, no, I'm kidding, guys. What a beautiful day. We're coming up on another one of those fixed swing bridges. This one is really low, 7 feet, so we're definitely going to have to radio them and ask them to open it for us. On the other side of that bridge is the beginning of North Carolina. Swing bridge. This is a pleasure craft heading north. I was wondering if you could open the bridge for me.
Getting ready to do an opening right now.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that, sir.
I'm in the process of doing an opening now.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. They're opening it up for us now. Must have seen us coming. I always feel like I'm putting people out, making traffic stop, and it's just my personality, though. I don't want to be a bother. I love these old bridges. Almost as much as lighthouses. This guy behind us was getting frustrated because I guess we're moving too slow for him. Too bad. Thank you, Bridge Tender. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm good.
We are crossing into North Carolina. Another little milestone. I know it's not a real lighthouse, but they did a pretty good job on that one. Yeah, pretty authentic. This is a little interesting spot we're passing through, where you can see it goes out to an inlet, which is out there. And we are cutting across. Kind of windy. Got this neat fishing boat right there. Hey guys, let me show this to you real quick. So We kind of are running out of daylight, as you can see, and sometimes this just happens. There really isn't a good place to anchor. So what we did, that's the ICW right there, and we came up into really shallow water. So this is like, you know, the one trick up the shanty boat sleeve that you can always pull. It's like an ace up the sleeve. We are floating in about just a little over a foot of water. You can see the anchor right there, and it's in the chain, and we're locked into, well, basically what I'm trying to say is we're in water that no one's really going to come into, even though we're not that far off the channel. Plus at night, you know, most people don't usually move too much at night, but you know, if they did come through here, they would come through that part of the bridge right there. We had to do this once before, like maybe 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I guess I'll just say it again. Not drafting much can come in really handy. I love it. It has a few drawbacks having a flat bottom, but when you draft so little, you can go places that very few can go. And I picked this spot because there's that dock right there, so we're basically behind the dock. So this is just being overly cautious, but you know what boat was not going to aim at that dock and then hit us, right? Like, you know, here's an example, someone going by and using the channel. So we've got plenty of space, and the tide is coming in. I'll just mention this really quick too. You can kind of see the discoloration in the rocks there. So I put out, you know, enough scope on the anchor to accommodate that, and I'll probably check it again a couple times before I go to bed tonight, just to make sure we don't lift the anchor off the bottom and drift into deeper water. That's about the only concern, you know, we could have doing this. I'll mention this too, guys. Always remember to tilt your motor up as far as you can, at least on par with the hull, because you know, if you ever did get dropped in the bottom, you don't want your motor torquing in the mud. You know, it can mess up your trim and tilt and who knows what else. So just tilt it up. I think we're gonna go over to that dock at the tiki bar there, take Wavey to shore. Here's a beast of a boat. Some kind of steel work barge with a big crane on it. In the mud at the moment, low tide. Looks like this is called Holden Beach, North Carolina. We're gonna go for it, guys. We're gonna try to pull up here and go get some seafood. Hi, guys. You're almost home. I just love the nimbles. Well, that place doesn't appear to be open, which is too bad. So we're gonna walk down here to the place next door and see if they might be open and get some seafood. Oh yeah, this place looks open. The Fish Peddler Seafood Market. Go, go, go.
Yeah, there's some good picture opportunities out there now because they're unloading boats.
such good presentation.
You are so cute. Can you sit?
She can.
Can you sit?
Wavy, sit, sit, sit. You can even make her stay if you try. Sit, stop, stay. Well, that was a really cool stop. That lady was so nice. Ended up spending about $33 on some really high quality seafood. I'll show you guys when we get back to the barge here. And of course, Wavy got a treat. 2 of them. Load up. Load up. Go. Go. So quality seafood is never cheap. Half a pound of already shelled shrimp, which was only $5.99 a pound back in Georgetown. I knew that was a good deal. I should have got 5 pounds of that. Got a tuna steak and some scallops, which I'm going to make right now. And guys, I got to point this out. What would I do with this seafood if I didn't have the ice coat? I'm going to put it right there in the freezer. Some of the most consistent feedback I get is don't eat on camera. So I'm not going to turn the phone around, but I just want to show you this. This tuna steak is fantastic. These scallops are fantastic. Scallops are one of my favorite. They're just expensive. And I got a local, made in Asheville, North Carolina, 6-pack of beer. I try to get a local beer if I can. And I even found it at Walmart. Sometimes it can be tricky getting off of these docks here when you're towing, but this one's pretty easy. Starting to rain. You can see those rain clouds coming in from the west. Feels pretty good actually. Hot and humid today. Ooh, we got some thunder and lightning in the, hear that? Ooh. Let me show you this inlet outlet. If it's an inlet, it's also an outlet. Just a little bit of breakers out there. If we want to go out to the ocean for some reason. Hey, quick question for you guys, if anybody knows. So we got another looper here passing us, and you see how far back he's towing his dinghy there. And I've seen all throughout this trip, some people get really close to the back of the boat like I do, and some people way far back. I'm just wondering what the pros and cons are of it, if you know. It's an interesting fishing boat here. Look at that. They're trawling, I guess. I like yours too. Cool. Got some fishing boats going out. Getting kind of close to a outlet. Cape Fear River, I think. So we've got a lighthouse. Let me see if I can find it on the screen here. Sometimes it's hard in the sun. There it is. That is, I'll put on the screen which lighthouse that is. I think it can be visited, but it's not easy. It's probably easierly visited, like on the scooter or in a car. I don't think we can get the shanty boat up to it. So we are coming into Southport, North Carolina. This is us right here. And we're gonna go into this bay right here. We've been told that there's a restaurant called Fishy Fishy, and you can anchor near there, and then you can dinghy to the public dock. So that's a good lead. We met someone who was actually from here. This is a big marina. It's called Morning Star Marina in Southport. About the biggest one I think we've seen on this entire trip. I see Fishy Fishy. Look at that. That's where we're going. Fishy Fishy Cafe. Here we come. I'm already liking this. Very salty little town. Kind of reminded me of Georgetown.
Renton and Wavey, free as the breeze, nature's beauty down by the trees. Shanty boat, drifting on the sea, motorbike riding wild and free. Coins are sparse, but hearts are full. Sunsets paint the sky with gold. Laughter echoes through the glades. Life's adventure never fades. Living free and feeling high. Boats on water, bikes that fly. Nature's wonder far and wide.
Hey,